welcome to my channel. My name is Kritika and I make videos related to food, beauty and lifestyle. So if any of that interests you, then please consider subscribing to my channel. And Holi is around the corner, so I had to share a very yummy-licious fusion dessert recipe with all of you guys, and here I am with one. And I am talking about the red velvet Gujiya recipe. Yes, guys, this recipe is so unique. It's a complete fusion recipe. Like, we all have Gujiyas on Holi, but I tried to add some colors of Holi to Gujiya this time and gave it a twist of red velvet. So the filling of this Gujiya would be of red velvet cake, and this Gujiya is gonna look so pretty that your guests are absolutely gonna love it. Kids won't be able to stop at just one, so you definitely need to try this recipe. And if you want to know how I prepared these very easy healthy Gujiya recipe at home, then please keep on watching the video till the end.
For this recipe, take about 1 cup of maida. To this, add about 1/4 cup of melted ghee and then mix it really well with maida. Then we are gonna need a dough out of this maida using some lukewarm water. You have to go really slow with the water because it might get too soft and we do not want it that way. We want to knead out a really hard sort of a dough. To this, I'm just gonna add few drops of red food color. If you want, you can also use the beetroot puree to give this red color to your gujiya. I preferred adding this food color because I didn't want any beetroot taste to interrupt with my recipe. Later on, since this red food color was not getting combined in the flour completely, so I mixed this red food color into the water itself, so whenever we prepare the dough, it is evenly added and spreaded in the dough. The final output looked something like this. Then I made few small balls out of this dough. Now for the filling of the gujiya, I took some white compound chocolate and grated it finely. Next I took some mawa and grated it as well. The exact ingredient list would be mentioned in the description box below. Next I took 2 red velvet muffins and I crumbled them completely into the mixture and then gave it a really nice mix. Now if you like your gujiya to be perfectly sweet, you can add about 1 tablespoon of powdered sugar to this mixture, or you can skip this step completely if you do not like your desserts to be extra sweet. Give this a mix again and your final mixture should look something like this. Now taking one of those dough balls that we had prepared earlier, I'm just gonna flatten it out completely using a rolling pin. You want them to be moderately thin. They should not be extremely thin or extremely thick. Now place it carefully on a gujiya mold. Just make sure that you cover the edge of one side of the gujiya mold completely. Make sure you do not leave any gaps, at least on the one side of the gujiya mold. It should be completely outside, just like I'm showing in the video. Now fill in the red velvet mixture that we had prepared earlier. Make sure to not overfill it or underfill it. If you overfill it, it might tear from some places, or if you underfill it, it might not taste as good. Now cover the gujiya as shown in the video. Don't try to close the lid directly. You have to cover the gujiya first and then close the lid. And now press it really hard to form a complete impression of the gujiya. Then remove all the excess dough remaining over there, just like shown in the video. And then very carefully open the gujiya mold. Your gujiya should look something like this. Very carefully and slowly start removing it from the edges. Make sure you do not ruin the shape of the gujiya. You have to be really patient doing this step. And look how beautiful our gujiya looks. Now repeat the same steps with the remaining ingredients. I finally made all my gujiyas and they look so cute. And now we're gonna bake these gujiyas, and for that we're gonna line a baking tray with foil paper. And then carefully place these gujiyas on the baking tray. They don't have to be placed too close or too far away. Now brush some butter on top of these gujiyas. It will give a very crisp effect to your gujiyas and also a very beautiful color. Now I'm gonna slide in my baking tray in a preheated oven on about 160 degrees Celsius for about 10 to 15 minutes. Once the gujiyas are out of the oven, let them cool down, and then I'm gonna drizzle them with some white chocolate which I've filled in a piping bag. And ta-da! Your red velvet gujiyas are ready.
So guys, I hope you liked this recipe. Do let me know in the comments down below what do you think about the recipe. Also share your recreations with me on my Instagram handle. The link for my Instagram handle would be given in the description box below. Give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I will see you in the next one. Till then, bye.